so stupid. Anyways, hey there. Scavenger Reviews here. You're wrong. Alright, end of the video. See you later. Bye. Cheers. Cheers. No, seriously though. I've got a bone to pick with the internet post 2014 to 2016, 17 until people start talking about it. These movies are not bad, and I'm tired. Let me do my Joker. I'm tired of pretending they are. But for real though, alright, so it's The Amazing Spider-Man 1 and The Amazing Spider-Man 2, I, like, as a kid, alright, so when the first one came out, I was 12, second one, I was 14, so I was literally the same age when the movies came out, I was that age. In other words, I was an impressionable youth, sure, whatever, but alright, so I had watched the first one, and when I watched the first Amazing Spider-Man, again, I was 12, and I didn't really have too much of an opinion on it. It was just kind of another Spider-Man movie, but not Tobey Maguire, so it wasn't the Spider-Man that I grew up with. But I didn't, dislike it. I was just completely neutral to it, right? Had no impression on me, and the lizard didn't have a snout. And to a 12-year-old, that can make or break a movie featuring and starring the lizard as the main villain. He was completely flat-faced. That's hard to say. Flat-faced. Anyways, the lizard did not have a snout. My lizard looks like he just busted out of Jurassic Park. That's just me though. That's just me. Like, for instance, here is my memory card for the PlayStation 2. I hope can that focus? I can't really focus too well, but you can see the lizard has a snout. He's not like my hero. I'm not like the lizard guy, how some people are dedicated and devoted fans to this super obscure character and villain. No. But there's certain things you gotta have, Anyways though, but the movie itself was just fine. I wasn't really in love with it. And then, again, I was impressionable, admittedly. And I watch a lot of YouTube, critics, film analysis, YouTuber documentary type crap like that. And I got it in my head that, because everybody was talking negative about, The Amazing Spider-Man, that, since I didn't really have much of an opinion to begin with, I was easily swayed toward the dark side. And I don't know. I just stayed away from it, and I watched it more than once, but, I haven't watched it since, 2016, 17, something like that. It's been a long time. I've stayed away. Speaking of staying away, I have never seen The Amazing Spider-Man 2 until just now. So I am making this video fresh, I'm admittedly, I'm in the honeymoon phase, I just finished watching it and now I'm in here talking about it. And everybody says The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is horrible. And I believed them in 2014, because I was 14. So I stayed away, and I never watched it. I have never gone back, and I have never watched The Amazing Spider-Man 2 until just now. And it's better. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is better than The Amazing Spider-Man 1. You're wrong. Internet. specifically 2014 to 2016, whatever era of internet that was talking about The Amazing Spider-Man. These are good movies. Are they, like, is Martin Scorsese, going to come in and, praise the movies to the high heaven? No. But these are great movies and great Spider-Man movies. I really think everybody was just nostalgia blind and not willing to accept like a new thing that like they never even gave The Amazing Spider-Man a chance, and neither did I. This is too little, too late. Admittedly, what is like this video is not going to get any views, like unless I can maybe release it alongside the next Spider-Man game or something like that. But synergy and all that. It's too little, too late. But I'm gonna put my 2 cents in, and my 2 cents in are pure gold because I love them. The Amazing Spider-Man 1, like, it's kinda so-so. It's there. I mean, I'd put it in the same category as Man of Steel, where, I also similarly, now, this one I really didn't like that much. Like, I didn't outright hate it, but I never really liked Man of Steel anyways. Like, it was just, average. Like, even back in the day when it came out, when the fuck did it come out? I don't know. Whenever it came out, even then I was like, yeah, ain't for me, bro. Because I just don't really like Superman. Don't really like DC in general, and I'm not even the I don't like DC but I like Batman guy. I do like Batman, but I mean, he's not, I don't know. I just never cared for the DC universe. Marvel universe is cooler. We got Wolverine. I mean, like, we've got Wolverine. What have y'all got? Batman, oh wow, he's so cool. Superman, he's too perfect. Anyways, getting sidetracked. Anyways. Excuse me, sorry. Getting sidetracked. I love The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I'm gonna talk about that mainly in this, but The Amazing Spider-Man 1, I put in a similar group to Man of Steel, because I went back and watched it later, like, and I was like, yeah, okay, this was a lot better than I remember, I could get this, I like this. I don't love Man of Steel, though, the whole, I don't know, it's not a good movie. But I did go back and I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, maybe I was a little harsher on that, yeah, maybe, you know what I mean? Same thing with The Amazing Spider-Man. I rewatched The Amazing Spider-Man 4 or 5 nights ago, with my Mima, and it was good. Like, I was like, wow, these are good movies. Well, good movie, because I had only seen the first at that point, I was like, yeah, because, I grew up on the Spider-Man movies, with Tobey Maguire, like the rest of the internet did. And then now I know Tom Holland, and he's in the MCU, so he's got that going for him and stuff like that. And I kind of just forgot about The Amazing... I mean, never forgot, but kind of just fell by the wayside with The Amazing Spider-Man. Like, it's the middle child. It's, you don't... I don't know. You don't pay as much attention to them. I don't know. But anyways, I just watched The Amazing Spider-Man 2. So admittedly, I haven't analyzed my thoughts or whatever. I'm not out here making a video essay like some people who have ruined my perception of these movies have. I'm just talking. I love The Amazing Spider-Man 2. It does not have too much going on. It is not hard to follow or complicated, or like that's some well, nobody's necessarily said it was complicated, but I've heard like a lot of people, again, this is just memory from 2014, say that it was convoluted is the word I was looking for, not complicated. Convoluted, and that, it had too many plot lines going in too many different directions at once. No, pretty much everything comes together Admittedly, with the new Goblin, I don't even know if he's called New Goblin or if he's called the Green Goblin, but he's Harry Osborn, so New Goblin to me. But he just literally, like, without exaggeration, I mean, you see him get into a suit, so you know he's in the movie, but he comes out of nowhere, literally. Which, that was kind of lame, and he is definitely the weakest, because he's just in for the last 5 minutes of the movie. Well, not last 5 minutes, but he's only in 5 minutes of the movie, like, right at the end. He does the important thing he's known for doing in that movie, and then just fucks off and passes out, you know? Well, he gets knocked out, but, like, I don't know, but, and he is stupid. Willem Dafoe, he is not. He's trying to do the laugh, and he can't do that laugh, and he keeps doing it. He's insistent. He's like, no, this is my laugh. This is my moment. I was made for this laugh. Ha ha ha. And he keeps, like, baring his black teeth, and it's like, the whole time, and it's hella cringe, bro. Like, not base, not Fortune 500. You know, it's bad. But the way he moves and, like, the way he, like, maneuvers his glider and stuff like that, he is the most agile from Green Goblin, Willem Dafoe, to New Goblin. Oh god, I gotta think of his name. Yeah, I got nothing. Anyways, but from Green Goblin to New Goblin to Cringe Goblin, he's the most agile of them all. Like, the way he moves, especially when he gets, like, down in the clock tower and he is literally, like, swimming around with his glider, like, that's the only way I can describe it. It's like when, like, a snake swims around, like a water snake, you know? That's the only way I can describe it. It's snake-like. He's literally, like, and it's cool. Like, he, like, feels like a legitimate threat the whole time, just in his movements alone. Definitely not in his, like, did he say? Well, yeah, he said words, but he was like, I'm gonna take her away from you. He's really bad. But he redeems himself with his movements, and his costume, suit, armor is cool. His glider is cool. Everything here up, just like me, is bad. Like, really bad. And the stupid, like, dovetail hair he's got going, is bad. His black teeth, his weird face, this, like, he keeps baring his, like, grin, and I don't know. And then he's literally only in for 5 minutes, does the thing, and then gets knocked out. So it doesn't matter. What's the other things I heard brought up? I really don't mind the, like, what do they call it? The backpack scene. Because, yeah, like, sure, it's lazy. But it could have worked, you don't know. You know, it could have worked. I mean, because why not? You don't know. Andrew Garfield is really good. And I'm gonna be mirroring, like, something someone else said, is that, like, I don't remember who it was. It might have been Film Cow, but I'm not sure. But somebody said, and I just watched it because it was, like, a new one that came out a month ago, like a new YouTube video, came out a month ago about, they were talking about the Amazing Spider-Man movies. Andrew Garfield cries. Like, they let him be sad, you know? Like, they brought up in the video, and I was like, yeah, you're right. When Tobey Maguire, you know, like, was sad. He was sad for that scene. That scene alone. I mean, yeah, he mopes around a little bit after Uncle Ben dies, but he really just gets right back up on his feet. Like, when Uncle Ben dies in The Amazing Spider-Man, it is like a period of time for him, you know? He, like, actually mourns. He's actually sad. And he cries. Like, Andrew Garfield can cry. Like, and he can do the ugly crying right. Tobey Maguire, when he ugly cries, he's just ugly. When Andrew Garfield ugly cries, he's ugly crying. And, like, that's realistic, you know? You feel like he's actually doing it. And he was, I'm sure. I really like Electro. Yeah, I said it again. I think number 2, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is better than The Amazing Spider-Man. I really like Electro. He's like the typical what if a loser incel. I hate that word. I don't know if I hate that word, but I don't know. It feels weird saying it, even though I just like said cringe and shit. I don't know. Anyways, it's what if an incel got superpowers, you know? What if you're typical, like, angry at the world type guy? What if he got superpowers? So, and I like that about him. I did pay close attention when the eels fix his teeth. That was stupid. And I don't know why it's in there, but hey, it's in there. What are you gonna do? Anyways, though, I like him. Like, I don't know. I can't explain it. I like him. I think he's cool. I like his attitude. I like when he gets out and teams up with Goblin, and he puts the Doctor, who is like shocking him over and over. He puts the Doctor in the same contraption, whatever, and you know, puts him through what he was going through. And I love, like, at the next, it was pretty much the next scene, but I don't know. But Harry and Electro are in the room talking to the new CEO of Oscorp, and he zaps him, walks over, and then does this, literally charging up his hands like a defibrillator. I think that's how you said that. I don't know, fucking. Literally charging up his hands, and then zik, and like as he's doing that, like Harry goes clear, and he shocks him back to life. I thought that was just so fucking evil, like, and fun. Like, could you imagine, like, I don't know, could you imagine being brought back to life just to be like pushed around? I don't know, it was weird. And I just realized that guy lived. I don't know. Anyways, I mean, he wasn't like a bad guy. He was just a dick. But usually, I don't know. Anyways, and when Spider-Man's fighting Electro at the power grid, there's like this scene where like Electro is bouncing off of bouncing off of all the coils. I guess, I don't know, fucking electricity shit. But bouncing off all the coils, and he's making some song, and I don't know what song it is. I feel like I should have known. Like, maybe if I heard it truly, I would have known it. But I don't know what song it was. But I liked it. It was a cool like beat. I could hear the music. I could hear the tune. You know, and I thought that was like so fucking cool, and like super deep cut. But if anyone remembers The Sorcerer's Apprentice, there's a scene in it where I can't remember the kid's name, but the apprentice, the young kid, he has his Tesla coil thing, and he plays secrets for the girl he's trying to impress, and it kind of reminded me of that. And I'm wondering, like, I think that was more like 2007 or something like that, The Sorcerer's Apprentice. So it's long enough that it could have influenced it or something, but either way, it was cool. I loved the visuals. The one good thing people say about the Amazing Spider-Man movies is the swinging, and yeah, the swinging is really cool, but particularly when Spider-Man's like swinging around and he's avoiding Electro's electricity and stuff like that, and then there's one like slow-mo shot where like you see Spider-Man up in the air and there's like electrical things going all over the place. Like, Electro's really fucking cool. He also like takes over not takes over, but he uses the lights in a building to make his face and like talk to Spider-Man like that, and that's cool. Like, dude, I don't know. It was really inventive. Like, I don't know why y'all hate these movies. I mean, I guess I'm glad that they're like were badly received, because then we got Spider-Man in the MCU and Tom Holland. But I don't know. I am now officially one of those guys who is saying like now Andrew Garfield should get an Amazing Spider-Man 3. And I heard that Sony I heard it from I think his name's 3C Films. He's the guy with all the pop figures. But anyways, he said that apparently Sony had approached Andrew Garfield for Spider-Man 3, Amazing Spider-Man 3, and he turned him down, and that's kind of a bummer, but I get it, especially after seeing Morbius. God, Morbius was bad. Venom 1 and 2 are like the best fucking movies ever, and I never in a million years would have expected to get those types of movies. Like, they are a product of their time, kind of, and product out of their time, kind of. Because the only reason we got, and y'all know this, you know, the only reason we got the Venom movies is because Sony couldn't make Spider-Man movies, you know? Like, their own. I know they're involved with the MCU ones, but their own movies. And I don't know. I love the Venom movies. Maybe I'll do a review on Venom 1 and 2. I've got them both over there. Maybe I'll do that next. I'm also going to, here's a hint of what I'm doing next is, I don't know why I'm pointing. It's not like you're gonna see the movie all the way over on the fucking, on my dresser. But the entire Friday the 13th franchise I just finished, and that's what's next. But I just wanted to say, you're wrong. All of you are wrong. Does it have its flaws? Yeah, every movie does. So does the Tobey Maguire movies. Those movies are bad, and not bad. Let me not make too many enemies. Those movies are great, and especially Spider-Man 3 is great. You know, maybe that's why I like The Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, because I also like Spider-Man 3. But 1 and 2 also have flaws, okay? Like, crap, this is really defeating my point. Let me make I don't know, 1's kind of slow, you know? Like, I like 1, but it is kind of slow. 2 is a little bit better, but it kind of repeats, like, it's just yet another one of Peter's mentors turning on him. And I mean, I don't know, it's fine, but it is the same movie over again. And then with the third one, they tried to do something different, and y'all hated it for it. And yes, I know all of the Sam Raimi director stuff, and he didn't want Venom, but that's not even what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about, man. I don't know, man. But I don't know. These are good movies. I like The Amazing Spider-Man 1, and I love The Amazing Spider-Man 2. And it will be in all of my marathons from now on. I just do. Alright, I think that's it. We're looking at 25 minutes now. So, running a little long, just I just wanted to get it off my chest. I had just watched The Amazing Spider-Man 2, and I just wanted to get that off my chest. Because, yeah, I love him. And y'all, for years of my life, for 8 years, I stayed away from The Amazing Spider-Man 2 because the internet people said it was bad. And y'all fucking lied. I love it. I can't help it. Maybe, if I would have saw it then, I would have hated it. Because, people were telling me to hate it. I don't know. Now, the internet is right about some things. Like, Batman v Superman is genuinely horrible. And everyone on the internet, that all the YouTube critics and stuff like that I watch have said that. And that I agree with. And I even, have watched that recently. Because, I recently watched all the DC movies with a friend of mine. And, yeah. I, was on my phone by the end of it and was like, if I was watching it by myself, I would have turned it off. Way before. It's not a good movie. And I've watched the Ultimate Edition too. It doesn't fix anything. The Ultimate Edition, fixes plot holes. It doesn't matter. If you plug a plot hole with, shit, that's not making it better. It just, you plugged a plot hole. I don't know. Can't think of any other, absolutely reviled superhero movies I've got, quote-unquote, hot takes on at the moment. Except for I like Venom 1 and 2. I hear some people talk trash about that. And the 10-year-old in me, growing up on... Primarily, I read Spider-Man, Spawn, and Wolverine comics as a kid. And the 10-year-old in me, loves Venom. Those movies are great. I love those movies. And Venom 2's a gay romance, and you all know it. It really is, though. Maybe I'll talk about that one day. I don't know. Yeah. And we're up to 27 minutes now. When last time I said we were up to 25 minutes, so I just keep eating up time. So, for real this time. Closing thoughts. Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2 are good. I think The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is the better of the duology. And this has been Scavenger Reviews. And I just, you lied to me. You lied to me, Internet. Alright. Whatever, though. I'll forgive you. You've got tons of porn. I'll forgive you, Internet. Alright. Peace out.